Yo, welcome back everybody to a brand new Pokemon TCG Live Twilight Master deck video, and today we're going to be looking at my new updated Palafin EX deck here. I might have found the perfect partner for Palafin EX at the moment. Now, Palafin EX is a very powerful card that I really wanted to work really badly. It's a really strong card. I mean, look at it. It does 250 damage for a single water energy, and it has 340 HP. Bro, it is bulkier than a Charizard EX. Now, the gimmick is you can only put into play with Palafin 0 to Hero ability, and of course, that means you have to use this Palafin here with 0 to Hero. Once you're in turn, when this Pokemon moves from the active spot to the bench, you may search your deck for a Palafin EX and switch it with this Pokemon. All the damage counters, special conditions, energy stay on the new Palafin. But basically, the only way to put Palafin EX out is not through Rare Candy or evolving it. You actually have to use 0 to Hero and move Palafin out of the active spot to the bench. Now, a good way to do that is to use Switch, but another good way is to use Gengar. Now, Gengar is a perfect partner for Palafin. It's got the ability Night Gate. Once you're in turn, you may switch your active Pokemon with one of your bench Pokemon. A very simplistic ability, but it allows you to constantly pivot your Palafin in and out of the active spot, easily allowing you to use 0 to Hero. You can literally just go Gengar into Abra. Abra goes in the active, then you can use its ability. Once you're in turn, if it's in the active spot, you can put it right back into your deck. So you can use Abra, put it back in your deck, and then go into the fresh Palafin you just put into play with Gengar's ability. Gengar also allows you just use Switch if you want to attack twice with Gig Impact. The problem with Gig Impact, it also makes it so Palafin cannot attack on the next turn. So being able to switch for free with Gengar is really, really good. I think Gengar is genuinely a really good card to have with Palafin. The downside of Gengar, though, it is a Stage 2 Pokemon, but when we're already playing like Irida on the deck, it's not that hard to find Rare Candy, which is nice. And this is the updated Palafin deck I'm working with here, using Gengar to support Palafin and get it easier to put Palafin to play. It might actually be the perfect partner for Palafin at the moment. Yeah, before we get in the video, shout out to the sponsor, Card Cavern TCG. Of course, if you're going to get any Pokemon TCG pack outs, get them over at Card Cavern. Card Cavern's codes line for the cheapest. So if you're looking to, of course, get any sets like Twilight Masquerade or an older set, or you want to get some IRL Pokemon TCG singles and product, Card Cavern does sell all that over there. If you do get anything at Card Cavern at the checkout, use my discount code LDF to get yourself a 5% discount on your order. Help the channel, help yourself out, and up for Card Cavern. So shout out Card Cavern, check them out, use code LDF, link down below. Also, check out my second channel down below for some extra content. Just did a video where I looked at some new cards that got revealed in our Stellar Miracle set, which our Stellar Miracle set's coming out on September 13th. The Stellar Crown set, I should say, and this new A-Spec got revealed. It's going to make Stage 2 Pokemon pretty darn broken. You definitely want to check out the second channel down below. So yeah, here is the Palafin Gengar list I'm working with in today's video. We're still playing the Bibarel Skwovet engine. I still think it's naturally just the best engine for the deck. I've tried to make Dunsparce work. My issue with the Dunsparce is, one, you have to constantly find it every turn, and two, sometimes you play the Dunsparce and you actually draw into your Palafin EXs and then you can't put them into play. That was one of my big issues with playing the Dunsparce. I forgot to mention that in my other Palafin EX video, is I just didn't like Dunsparce at all. I thought Dunsparce sucked because it's just not very consistent. Bibarel is just, it's in play, it's always drawing new cards, and you don't have to worry about having Palafin EXs clogging up your hand because you can play Skwovet, which I just prefer Bibarel way more than the Dunsparce. I'm still playing a lot of tools in the deck. I still think it's really good to play Devo to help your Charizard and your Dragapult matchup. We got Choice Belt, really good against Lugia and Regidrago, so you can one-shot them. And then Defiance Band also is really good to just do big damage, because you can use it to knock out stuff like Pidgeots, which is really, really good. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the list. Prime Catcher, I think, is the best A-Spec for the deck. I actually wouldn't mind trying out Hero's Cape in the deck, though. Hero's Cape's kind of cute because it does allow you to give your Palafin 440 HP. And, yo, Palafin's already a superhero Pokemon. I guess the only cut maybe would be the Haunter. I'm just playing Haunter just to make it easier to get Gengar out. And if your opponent happens to play TM Devo, which is one of Palafin's biggest weaknesses. Thankfully, there's not that many TM Devo decks at the moment in the format. But if your opponent happens to play TM Devo, you might want to use something to protect your Gengar from, you know, because you don't want to waste all your candies. And I like trying out the one of Haunter, though it is cuttable. Maybe cut the Haunter for like a one prize Palafin. I guess if you put one prize Palafin in the deck, you can kind of beat Snorlax, because you can just attack the Mimikyu with the one prize Palafin. Though I guess you could use this guy, but only does 30 damage. So maybe you could play the one prize Palafin, cut the Haunter for that, and then with Gengar, you're never really worried about getting stalled out by Snorlax, which could be cute. So maybe that's the way you beat Snorlax, actually. But yeah, let's go show off the Palafin EX deck in action with Gengar and see what it's all about. Alright, bring us Raging Bolt, and unfortunately I chose to go first, which is not very good, but we'll try our hardest. We are getting an extra card. Please be Buddy Poffin. Okay, I'll take Bidoof. All right, this hand's not bad. And they opened up with Squawk, of course. Did not get a Buddy Poffin. What do I want to grab here? Let me check my prizes. Do we have both for Switch? Only one. I'm going to get Gastly. I'm going to Abra into the Gastly. Because I don't want to lose my Abra. I know I have Rod in hand, but it's fine. I don't want to lose my Gastly. Or my Abra. I think I'll just go into the Gastly for now. Because if they knock it out, we can still go like Super Rod and go from there. All right, they do have a Pokestop. It's really annoying that I chose to go first. And that's like... I don't know if that could have had a worse Pokestop, apart from that being a Vessel instead of a Super Rod. We'll see what they're able to do. Ideally, we don't get KO'd this turn. That's in a perfect world, we do not get knocked out here by my opponent, but the odds are not in my favor because Raging Bolt just does it every time. So hopefully we don't get knocked out. That'd be fantastic. And then hopefully we get the turn to attack. I don't know if we're going to. We do need a lot, but it's possible. With the help of Bibarel and Skwovet, Iono, maybe it's possible we see enough cards. We did prize our other Switch, but we can always Prime Catcher if worse comes to worse. And they have Switch card into Raging Bolt. That's not good. They have Sada. That's not good. All right, they got the knockout. Turn 1. Yep, they still got it, of course. Do they have anything else? Do they Catcher KO something here? That would suck also. That would also suck. Not great. Might have to give up a couple prizes before we even take a prize, which is not ideal, but it might be the way this goes. I really regret going first. If I knew I was against Raging Bolt, I would have gone second. And we actually would have been able to play the game. And probably have set up a lot better. It's the problem with Raging Bolt, man. You just don't know if you're playing against it. They're not even going to bother doing Squawkabilly. So we could actually get a decent Iono here then, I guess. Maybe. I guess it doesn't really matter too much. Do I even Rod is the question. Not sure. Okay, what's our top deck? Hey, look who came back. All right, Optimal. Okay, I'll play the Iono. I'm not going to play the Rod. No reason to put those back. All right, let's see what the Iono gives me here. We whiffed. Unless I get Switch off this? Or Bibarel? Okay, we got Ultra Ball. We have to lose our other boss, bruh. Bye-bye, Gust. I don't even think it's worth it to go for it, to be honest. It might be better just to... Okay, well, I think we still should get Bibarel. I think we still go for the Bibarel. I was debating whether or not I want to get Finizen. We haven't found a Buddy Poffin. I could also get Buddy Poffin here. All right, we get Switch or Buddy Poffin. One of those two would be nice. Didn't even get a Buddy Poffin, bro. No. I drew the other Palafin, too. That's grief. Okay, hopefully we have the other Palafin EX in the deck. I honestly didn't really prize check. I get good. This guy should be safe, so hopefully. I can sacrifice Manaphy here instead of my Abra. Sure. Unfortunate. Getting the knockout there would have been nice, but is what it is. As long as they don't KO my Palafin, we're fine. It is possible, I guess. They just need 5 energy, but we'll see. I need my Palafin to be safe. We haven't found a Buddy Poffin yet, which is bad. And they got the Bravery Charm. That's not good either. I have to, like, do more damage to knock this thing out. It's really annoying. All right, let's see if they got Pokegear for Iono. I'm okay with getting Iono'd. That gets me closer to what I need. And they are going to play an Iono. All right, cool. See if the Iono gives me... Like, they could still theoretically knock me out by going attach, double Ogre Pond, plus Catcher, but we'll see. Okay, we got Irida, which is good. All right, it's not a bad hand. As long as we have Vacuum, it might be okay. Okay, that's good. They got rid of a Sada. There's 2 Sadas gone now. That's decent. We got Super Odd. This is actually a pretty good hand. All right, we'll make this work. I need to find the Gengar, though. I also need to get my boy out, so... I want to try to get the Gengar down. All right, this is a little bit better. Hopefully Vacuum's in the deck. I actually didn't prize check to see if Vac was in there. If Vacuum's prized, we can always counter catch if worse comes to worse, obviously. But I would much rather not get the active. All right, let's see. Like I said, they could still KO me here with Pokemon Catcher or something. Okay, they're not doing it, though. Okay, good. Okay. I mean, this is still pretty scary, though, because, like, we're down 2 prizes. And that's just, like, it's so annoying. So we'll see what we can do. Let's get top deck. That gets Gengar. Okay, we got Vacuum. Good. If Vacuum is prized, that would have been uber grief. Am I down to Pokestop? Sure. I want to try to get 1 item to discard. Should not have done Pokestop. Because I wanted to discard another item. So I want to keep the vacuum. I want to play literally every card in the hand is good. I guess we're going to have to get rid of... I don't want to get rid of Counter Catcher. I'm going to have to get rid of Counter Catcher. It is what it is. I don't know if I like this. I want the Gengar. That's why I wanted one item off that Pokestop. It's kind of annoying we didn't get it. All right, well. Get these 3 back. Bibarel. There's all the good items. All right, so we'll Devo, or not Devo, vacuum the Devo, sorry. And then KO and pray, I guess. If we survive the turn, that'd be fantastic. It is possible, so we'll see. If we can take a hit here, we'll be okay, because then we can bounce back a little bit. All right, what's our 2 prizes? Palafin Switch. Not great. I already had those 2 cards already in my hands. Now my hand's even more clogged up unless I find a Buddy Poffin, which, ironically enough, I have not seen a single Buddy Poffin this entire game. There's an Iono. I'm fine with getting Iono'd. As long as they don't knock me out, I'm okay with getting Iono'd. Because they didn't get a Sada there, which is a good sign. Oh, there's Retrieval, though. Like, if they knock me out of the Bravery Charm, it gets rough. Because that's why I didn't want to lose the Counter Catcher either. It's just kind of a rough hand, in all honesty. That's why I wanted to get one thing off Pokestop, so I at the very least could have kept the Counter Catcher. Because I still want Counter Catcher to kill the Raging Bolt. Okay, there's another Nest Ball. Because now all I have left is Prime Catcher for Gus, which isn't great. Ooh, they have that. That's pretty bad. I mean, if they find Sada here, this is pretty awkward. They promoted Squawkabilly, though, which is a 2-prizer. Which makes me a little curious. What's Bro cooking? All right, Pokestop. Oh, that's not good. Those are pretty good cards to grab. None of those were Gears, though, which is a good sign. Oh, boy. If they knock me out, we have to go Iono in return and just pray. I mean, this is not looking good, though. Being down 2 prizes makes this really difficult, and they're drawing it like a 9 million cards here. I do not like this. If they find Sada, we are absolutely cooked. We're cooked if they get Sada. There's no Mew down, which is a good sign. So this is why I definitely want to try to get the Iono if they do get a KO here. All right, do they have it? Oh, they don't have it. Unless they play Energy Switch, then they might have it. But they didn't even switch card. Hold up. What do we got off the Iono? Not bad. There's Sir Sada. They can't play it. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't switch card into the Greninja. Maybe they want to keep Greninja because there's no Mew. They need draw. I guess that's maybe their logic. But now I'm going to take another 2-prize knockout here, and then I can just win with Prime Catcher. Okay, well, hold up. This is still very doable. Okay, this is good. This is very good, actually. All right, so Buddy Poffin, Abra. No Skwovet in the deck. It's a bit of a bummer. Do this. Burn that. Bibarel. We do need to find another guy here. Okay, we got Rod and Rescue Board is good. Okay, so put that there. Just gonna Iono. Just do that and Iono them. Get that Sod out of their hand. Not that it matters. We're probably still gonna die next turn anyways. But just want to make sure I'm thinning the deck out a little bit. Defiance Band. Doesn't matter too much. No teleport. Buddy Poffin. Knockout. All right. Here we go. Let's see what we can do here. They're going to knock me out, but we can potentially win the game. So let's see what our 2 prizes are. Okay, those are perfect prizes, actually. We just need to make sure we have a way to kill the Raging Bolt in 1 hit. Now, if my opponent does get Bravery Charm, and I don't have Prime Catcher, this could get a little sketchy. We'll see what we can do, though. Okay, they have to... I mean, they definitely have to kill the active. They can't leave the active alive. We'll see if they have that last Bravery Charm. There's honestly a good chance they do find it, which is kind of the issue. Hopefully they don't got it, though. One man can only pray, bro. I got my fingers crossed. This matchup is harder than I thought, which is kind of funny. I mean, honestly, if we go second against this matchup and we set up a decent board, I think we're fine and favored, but... yeah, we were at a bit of a disadvantage going first, and we're kind of fighting for our life here at the end of the game. Interesting they keep the they get rid of the vacuum. I guess they don't need it, but it's interesting. Because they got rid of the rescue board. Not that it really matters, I guess. All right, well, here we go. Let's see what bro's cooking. We can, I mean, okay, even if we do with the knockout, we can still give up a 1 prizer. So it's not the end of the world, to be fair. We need to make sure we get another Finizen down at the very least. Heavy Ball fails. There's no Mew. That's good. Do they have anything else? They need Bravery Charm. If they don't get Bravery Charm here, we have game. We literally win if they don't have Bravery Charm. And that's it. All right, we won. Whew, we clutched it up, folks. There it is. Yeah, Raging Bolt, in theory, should be a good matchup due to the fact that we have 340 health and we one-shot Raging Bolt. It's kind of like if you're playing Charizard, you're doing the same thing. You have a monstrous amount of HP and you're doing monstrous damage. The problem is when you go first, when you whiff turn 2 attacks, things can get very awkward, as you saw. This got way more closer than this matchup really should get, in all honesty, but it was close enough, but we still got there in the end. See what our top deck's going to be here. Oh, look at that. Sick. Now, there's no Bravery Charm, just making sure. Let me just do this first. Just to play it safe. And then we can Gengar into the Abra. And then activate 0 to Hero. And then, yeah, that's game. All right, like I said, closer matchup than I thought, but we got there in the end with a big Giga Impact for the knockout. No Bravery Charm on the active, which is good. Honestly, we could put a Jamming Tower in this deck. It does defeat the purpose of all the tools. This deck does tend to, like, we do have a lot of tools in the deck, so yeah, Prime Catcher's in there. Jamming Tower would have been kind of useful in this matchup because, like, if Jamming Tower sticks against Raging Bolt, it's very easy to just one-shot their bolts. That's ultimately what this comes down to, is being able to one-shot their bolt. So I kind of want to maybe play a Jamming Tower in the deck. I know it shuts off your tools, but against Raging Bolt, you don't really use your tools anyways. You don't need Defiance Band or Devo. Like, yeah, it might be worth trying to put a Jamming Tower in here. All right, again in this game, we're in a Palafin mirror match, which I honestly, you know what? We kind of have to show the Palafin mirror. You know what? I would be doing everybody a disservice if we were not in the Palafin mirror match, and I didn't show it. All right, let's see what we got here. Gastly. Start this hand. Oh my god, we even both started Abra. That is hilarious. My goodness. Where's the you have a good deck emote at, bro? We do have Devo in the deck. We'll see if they play Devo or not. Okay, that Artazon is huge. This hand was kind of mid, so that's actually good. Yeah, we'll see if my opponent gets the Palafin turn 2. Kind of hope we draw an Irida or something. Because I have Pokemon, but I need more Pokemon. Yo, they got that. That's a nice Palafin, bro. The silver border thing. We got to use that. All right, let's see what we draw. Okay, we drew an Iono. It's pretty good. I mean, I have Candy Gengar in hand. The only issue is I don't want to lose my boy, my Abra. Kind of the problem. Do I just hold? Because I have Gengar. But, like, ugh, if they don't got my Abra, bro, it sucks. There's Boss Bidoof, maybe? Sure. And this way it makes it look like we're bricking. But in reality, I have an insane hand. So, yeah, I think this is fine. I want to hold the hand if I can, right? So, yeah, I don't want to give away, I don't know. Like, my hand's kind of insane. I have Rare Candy Gengar Palafin. I'd rather not get rid of it. Plus, like, we're forcing them to get, like, a good combo here. Ooh, they had Switch. No. Don't kill my Abra, please. I need it. No. Unless I draw a Super Rod. I don't have to waste my Rod on Abra, though. Maybe I should have Iono, but, like, bro, I have the Rare Candy Gengar. It's not looking good. If they literally just draw into Palafin energy, they're going to knock out my Abra here. It's not good. I don't like this. No, my boy was so young. Don't do it, please. All right, here we go. I mean, they're probably going to find it. So we are going to get knocked out here, which means we're going to have to probably just hard retreat whatever we Gengar into. So we have to give up an energy. Sorry, Abra. You're the best card in the deck, low-key, but it's not great that we started with you. Now, let's see what they do here. Yeah, Vessel. They just need Palafin. If they whiff the Palafin, you know what? That'd be really nice. We can get Counter Catcher. They knock me out. We try to kill their Bibarel, which is good. Oh, they don't have it. Okay, nice, nice. Okay. They actually didn't get the attack. All right. I thought they were going to get the Palafin for sure. Okay, that's good. They actually promote Abra. Interesting. Okay. Let's see, we draw. Okay. So we can go Rare Candy Gengar. We can evolve Abra. Go on to Palafin. We can Artazon the Abra back out. And we'll do the Night Gate. I mean, I have the Palafin in hand, right? But that's fine. Switch into Abra. Get the Palafin out. 0 to hero, baby. Let's go. Get that out. Probably should check to see if I have Devo on the deck. Go Iono. Getting Prime Catcher here would be sick, actually. So I can kill Bibarel. Nope. It's a pretty good hand, though. We got Buddy Poffin. I'll take it. We can Poffin out Finizen and Bidoof. Sorry, not Gastly. What's Abra? I was debating whether or not I wanted to actually go as Rescue Board on the Abra, but it's fine. We'll just do this, and then we'll just Giga Impact for the knockout. I don't know if taking the first prize is ideal because, like, they can get Counter Catcher, but I think taking the first knockout is good. Let's see what our prize is. Water Energy. Welcome back. Pretty good. All right, not bad. That was a good turn. Now, hopefully my opponent does not do anything crazy. Because, like I said, we have one advantage, and we have TM Devo. That's our one advantage. I don't know if my opponent plays TM Devo, though. That's the problem. We are in a mirror match. I don't know what their list is looking like. I don't know if their list is the list I did a video on or something else. I have no idea. So, like, TM Devo is the one thing I'm a little scared of here. Because, like, I play it, but if my opponent plays it, then this could go either way. That's why taking the first knockout is pretty good. Because we're basically just trading blows with each other the entire game. Right? So, we'll see. They have the Irida. They can definitely get the Palafin. Kale and the Abra, though, is really good. Because if they don't super rot it back, then they're not able to get anywhere with it. Ooh, they're grabbing Prime Catcher. They might be going after the Gengar here. Honestly, though, if they're not attacking my Palafin, I'm cool with that. Speaking of Prime Catcher, I do want to find a Prime Catcher of my own so I can knock out their Bibarel. If I can. Alright, let's see what they end up doing here. Artazon. For what? Do they play 2 Abra? I do like the idea of double Abra, but no, they just get another Bidoof. Okay. What's bro cooking? They also have to work for the knockout. Like, I can ease... Or the attack, sorry. Okay, there's Prime. So they're actually going after my Bidoof. Okay, so they're going to try to take my Bidoof. I'm fine with this, though, because 1, they're not KOing Gengar, and 2, they're letting me get more damage on the board with Palafin, which is pretty good. Like, the only thing I don't know about is whether or not they have Devo. So, like, I can probably get another guy out here, but do I want to is the question. Do I want to get another Palafin out and run the risk of them having Devo? I mean, I probably have to, right? We'll see if the Artazon stays in play for the rest of the game, too. That'd be nice. Yeah, I'm okay with this, because now I'm hitting their Palafin with my Palafin. But they are getting the double Palafin out. But if I can set up a Devo, it can really hurt them, I think. So, I don't know. I might look to do that. We'll see. I do want to try to Devo them at some point. Okay. I guess we'll put my Palafin out. We probably should put another Palafin in play just in case. At the very least. Yeah, we should probably do that. So, let's... Artazon, the other Bidoof's in there, I'm pretty sure. Let me just check my prizes. I haven't done that yet. Bibarel, Palafin. We do have Prime Catcher and Counter Catcher, Defiance Band, Belt. The Devo is in the deck. So, okay, we do have the TM Devo. The TM Devo is in the deck, so good to know. We can get out Palafin EX here. Pretty good stuff. Go Iono. We'll see what we can give him here. I'm fine with just hitting into the active. If we do have the Devo play set up, then I'm down to just smack the active. We got the Buddy Poffin. That's pretty good. Let's grab Gastly. Bench Abra. And I'll just smack. Yeah, because either we're two-shotting the Palafin or we're going to set up Technical Machine Devolution, right? So that's the idea. I don't know. Like, I don't know if my opponent plays Devo or not. Like, this mirror match could go either way. They could be playing the list I did a video on. I think that I did play a Devo on that. Or maybe I didn't. Did I? I feel like I did. I don't even remember now. It's actually been so long. Well, it's not been that long. It's only been a week. All right, now I'm going to pull up my video here on my phone. I actually need to see this. I need to know if I actually had a Devo on the deck. Because if it is a mirror match, that kind of changes how this game's going to be played. We'll see. Now, they knock out my Bidoof again. I don't know if they should do that, though, but they might. If they kill my Bidoof, then we can Irida for Super Rod and get back Bidoof and stuff. That's an idea. Kieran, that's fine. Can they ever one-shot me? Kieran with Defiance Band would still not be enough, right? Yeah, they can never one-shot me, but I can never one-shot them either, which is the funny thing. All right, did I play a Devo? Let's see. I did play a Devo. So they're playing my 60, then they do have a Devo in the deck. So we both play TM Devo. But the idea here is I can hit their Palafin with my Palafin. And then both Palafins can be Devo'd, is basically what I'm trying to get at. So I'm actually fine that they went to a fresh Palafin, because I can hit it and then try to Devo it. I just don't play Arvin. Okay, let's see what our top deck is. Okay, do I just Iono? My third Iono. I need to be cautious. I don't want to burn all my Ionos, to be fair. I'm just going to Night Gate. Irida for Ultra Ball. I could Prime Catcher. Honestly, I could kill their Bibarel now. We can kill the Bibarel now with this guy. So we can save this guy for later. Honestly, I'm kind of down. Yeah, I'm kind of down to kill their Bibs. Yeah. I kind of want to go back on even. I did prize 2 Finizen. So taking this prize isn't terrible, actually. I'm going to kill their Bibs. Do I give them the fresh Palafin, though? Because they can Devo both these. No, I think we just let him knock this guy out. And we'll knock out their Bibarel. I mean, they can probably get another Bibarel in play, obviously, this turn. But I'm fine with this. I'm fine with this. Count Skwovet might have been an okay play, actually, too, to be honest. Okay, nice. We got Finizen out of the prizes. We needed that. Yeah, I'll give him this guy. I'll let him knock out the Palafin, because I don't want my opponent to be able to go... I don't want them to Devo both my guys. That's kind of what I'm scared of. Knowing that they might be playing Devo too, I don't want to also get Devo'd in return. You know what I mean? So, that's fine. They might Iono me here, unless they don't, like, we'll see. Unless they don't have Bibarel. Maybe, I don't know. Let's see if they do. Let's see what they do. Because I need to hurry up and find my Bibarel. Research. Okay. That makes our Iono maybe strong, but looks like they got the Bibarel anyways. I mean, if I do get Boss, we could go after the Bibarel with this guy. But now I kind of like hitting the active here with the Palafin, right? And then we can Devo both those guys. And we just need to kill one more Palafin to win, which hopefully could be an easy way to go about things. That's fine. I also wouldn't mind getting Counter Catcher either. My opponent's going to knock me out. We're going to get access to Counter Catcher, which is really good. And then maybe I can go Counter Catcher KO Bibarel. Then maybe I do that. But I still want to hit this guy so I can set up to be Devo'd. That's the thing. If my opponent overextends and puts 3 Palafin EX in play, that'll make her Devo even stronger. Okay. Yeah, I'm okay with this. I'm cool with this. Okay. Let's go Palafin. See what we top deck here. Manaphy is not what I'm looking for. Alright. Let's play the Iono. I need to find my Bibarel, like I said. We got to find our Bibarel here. Can we do it? No. We do get our Counter Catcher, though. Which works for me. Bring in this. Then we'll knock him out. And then next turn, we can actually go... We can go into the other Palafin EX, maybe? Could be an option. Then we can hit their Palafin, Devo them. We need to find the Devo first. We got Super Rod. That's good. We can Irida for Ultra Ball. Okay, we're cooking. We're cooking. We'll see if they're able to get anything off the Iono here. No, they still drew Super Rod. I mean, they have a 3-card hand. They're down how many Ultra Balls? 2. Yeah, we'll see. See if they can get another Bibarel back out next turn. That actually really sucks they drew that. That's a little bit of a problem, but nothing we can't handle. This is a close game. This mirror match definitely very interesting for sure. It's a very interesting mirror match. Let's see what they have. That sucks that they do that, though. They haven't played an Iono yet. They could Iono here. No, they're Iridaing. Which means they're probably going to get Palafin Ultra Ball. Yeah, I do not like the... I really do not like this Bibarel getting back into play so easily. They can knock me out with the 1 prize or 2, which is kind of awkward. The 1 prize makes things a little bit more complicated. Okay, Ultra Ball's a good top deck. Okay, so let's go play the Ultra Ball. Grab the Bibarel. Play Irida for this. Grab these 2. Then we can Bibarel, Vacuum. Get rid of that. Okay, sure. Not sure I need to get rid of the Rescue Board. I just want to do some thinning, so... So if they go on a Palafin... actually, it's a little awkward. Because I have to go Gengar into Palafin. I have to hard retreat into Abra. Okay, this might work. We need to find the energy again. We can just Super Rod, I guess, and get it back. I guess that is the plan. Yeah, sure. We can just Rod here. Put some energy back in the deck. Sure. Get that guy out. 3 energy. We'll Super Rod. We'll go 2 energy and a Bidoof, I think. Hopefully we can find the energy here so I can attack with a fresh Palafin. Nope. So I have to sacrifice this guy. It feels so bad. Oh boy, that's not good. It's pretty bad. To give up the fresh Palafin, that's not very good. Couldn't find the other guy. Alright, well, Artazon for Bidoof. I guess I could have maybe went Skwovet there, but I like the vacuum, so not much I can really do about that. Alright. We can Devo next turn. They're going to take a knockout. I guess, stupid, that Rod really sucks, because, like, I go potentially Devo next turn, and then they go knockout my... They go to 1 card. I mean, they just need a Gust to win. It's not looking good, man. I mean, I guess I could try to go Boss KO Bibarel, but that sucks, dude. The fact that they got the Rod off the Iono is just killer. If they didn't get that, I probably could have won this game. Because, like, I could have Devoed them here, and it would have just done a lot of work. Ooh, they're going to go into... Ooh, wait a minute. Actually, I'm okay with them going into this Palafin, though. Because the Devo would be a lot stronger. Okay, this might actually still work out. We do need to find Devo next turn. Okay, we don't play Arvin, so it's going to be a little tough. They could Devo me here, maybe. Like, if they're playing a Devo, they could also play Devo. This is an interesting mirror match. If only they didn't get the Bibarel back off the Super Rod off the Iono, then I actually could have been in a better spot. Because we can go Iono to 1 plus Devo. That would cook them so hard. I guess, like, when I do go Devo, they can get this guy back. And they can evolve this. But they can't use Justice Kick still because they have to move from the bench. So that does give us the advantage. I don't know, this is kind of tough, though. I guess they could Jet Punch here and then hit my Gastly for 30. I don't think that's really going to do anything. Yeah, it's going to go back into Palafin. If I had Counter Catcher, we could, like, Counter Catcher, Trap Bibarel or something, and then Iono. I think we just have to go Devo and pray they don't have Boss for game. Otherwise, I think we're just cooked either way. It's very unfortunate that they got the Bibs back. Yeah, I think we just got to go Devo and pray. We can KO the active, but, like, if they just get Boss, they win. I think it is just correct to Devo and see where it takes us. If I can actually find it, of course. Okay, what's our top deck? Okay, we got the water. I mean, if I have to kill the active and just pray they don't get boss, that's going to have to be my alternative game plan, obviously. That's going to have to be the alternative, right? Devo's in there. Okay. It'll be the alternative game plan. All right. Iono, it might just be a pray they don't get boss. They've played their Prime Catcher. They can't play Counter Catcher if I knock them out. Okay, we got the Devo. Nice. Will it be enough, though, is going to be the question. Not too sure. We're going to find out. I'm just going to hold the hand because I have boss. And if they have boss, they have boss. I think we just have to accept that if they have it, they have it. Right, Devo. If they have it, they have it. They can't kill my active. It has to be a boss this turn. If they don't boss me, I do win the game. The nice thing, too, is the thing here does clog their hand up. I guess they have Skwovet. Actually, it doesn't really matter. I'm trolling. All right, I was like, oh, the Devo clogs their hand up, but they can still Skwovet the things to the bottom of the deck. All right, it basically just comes down to whether or not they have a boss. If they have boss, they have boss. They also have to get another Palafin EX back out, potentially, or find another water. They do need to work a little bit harder to get this knockout, so we'll see if they get there. We'll see if they can pull it off. Is it possible? Let's see. They could Devo me, of course, which would be pretty bad. I don't have my other candy in the deck. No, the other candy is in the deck. Nope, it's not. I vacuumed it. That's right. All right, here we go. Do they have it? They can't Justice Kick at the moment. Let's say find Switch. Yeah, they can't do Justice Kick. Jet Punch doesn't count anything either. They literally have to do Justice Kick this turn with a boss to win. They need a lot. They need to switch boss to win the game. All right, do they Bibs into it? If not, If they don't Devo me, we have game. Let's see it. What do they got? Well, even if they have the Devo, I still have game anyways. But let's see. We might have clutched it. They need Switch Boss. They need Switch Boss Energy. They need that combination specifically. They did not get it, but they do have an Iono. That's fine. I still have game. They can't play Counter Catcher. Prime Catcher's already been used up. Let's see if they got it like that. That's the dub. Let's go, baby. They can't even do enough to knock me out. And boom, we win the Palafin mirror. All right, get into this game. We can... I have no idea what I'm playing against. This is kind of risky, but I'm going to grab Bidoof. Gengar's in there. Let me check the rest of my prizes. The other candy. All right, we did prize Devo. I don't think we have to worry about that, though. I don't know what I'm playing against. Hopefully they don't just turn on donk me. I mean, they donk me, because we have an okay enough hand where maybe we can find Switch and still get Palafin EX out. Because, again, I don't know what I'm playing against. I see a Greninja. Doesn't give me much information. I just wish we had a Buddy Poffin in this starting hand. All right, it looks like we're up against Chien-Pao if I had to take a guess. Which I think is a fine matchup. They can one-shot me, which is annoying. But we can take the first one-shot. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Prime Catcher, sure. Actually, that's kind of annoying. If they'll waste their Prime Catcher, though, I'm actually okay with that. If I could take the first two prizes, theoretically, we can win. Because Iron Hands EX can't amp my Palafin for a knockout, right? So, got to keep that in mind. Maybe it's okay, actually, to give up Bibarel this turn. We'll see. As long as they don't knock out Palafin, I guess it's okay. So, it's actually... I mean, I guess they can hands me next turn, though. No, they're playing Palkia and stuff. Never mind. All right. I don't see a Frigibax. Are they even playing... Maybe it's even Excalibur at this point. Huh. Okay, this is definitely like a Palkia V-Star deck. They're playing Palkia Chien-Pao. That's fine. Okay, we can beat this then. All right, that's fine. We do play Defiance and Choice Belt, which I think are in the deck, hopefully. Do need to get Manaphy down, though, urgently, because we are going to get Greninja. Well, I guess theoretically it's okay. If we get the Palafin out, then Greninja can't knock me out. There's Defiance Band. All right, let's see what Bib's got me. I doubt we're going to get the Palafin out here. That would be nice if we did. No, I'll take Buddy. 2 Poffins is pretty solid, though. I will 100% take that. I mean, I kind of need... Okay, if they're not playing Excalibur, they never really can one-shot Palafin, so I'm actually probably safe to just grab a Gastly. I know I'm board locking myself. This is fine. Do I Iono? Kind of have to. They're down their Prime Catcher. If they go for a Cologne play, you know what, whatever. They have it, they have it. Okay, we got the Palafin. It was a pretty good Iono. We just need Rare Candy Gengar and we're cooking. The other candy's in there. Yeah, this is fine. I know I did board lock myself putting another Finizen down. Oh, no, they are playing Excalibur. Never mind. Look at that. But I think this is still fine because my opponent still needs to work pretty hard to do a lot of damage. Like, they're down their Prime Catcher. Like, I don't think... If Palafin dies, I mean, whatever. It is what it is. I think it was fine to just do that, because, like, I don't know how many Gusts they play. They've already played their Prime Catcher, so I'm feeling okay. It's more important to get Manaphy down, too. All right, they got Irida. See what they end up doing here. They kill my Bibarel. We get Prime Catcher, or Counter Catcher, sorry, which we could use to knock out the Frigibax. Even though it's only a one-prizer, killing the Frigibax isn't bad, because I don't want them to have access to, whatchamacallit. I don't want them to have access to... Excalibur, because if they have a way to one-shot my Palafin EX, it does get pretty bad. So I kind of want to deny them access to that. Could be a good idea. There's Earthen Vessel. They can put 3 energy and play with Palkia, but it's not enough. Especially if they want to Palkia knock out my Palafin. Or my Bibarel, sorry. Let's see what they can do. As long as, literally, if they just kill Bibarel, I don't really care. We have a pretty good hand, too. We have Bibarel, Irida. We actually have guaranteed Palafin with Switch in the deck, so that's good. We can even use Counter Catcher, which is also good. I mean, to be fair, it might be better to kill one of the Chien-Paos, because we could just go 2-2-2, right? Instead of just going 1-2-2-2. It might be better that way. But, like, if I just kill the Frigibax, there's no way they can one-shot a Palafin. That's kind of my logic. But then I guess they could boss me or something. All right, there's the Star Portal. They have to give up 2 energy to kill my Bibarel here. Let's say a boss. Which they don't. Yeah, because they eared it already. All right, cool. That's fine. So yeah, if I kill the active, then they can potentially kill me with a Excalibur. Okay, we'll see what we can do. What's our top deck looking like? Okay. Bibarel goes down. We'll Irida. And then we'll see where the rest takes us. Do I take out the Friggy? Because, okay, to be fair, if I kill the Friggy, then they could just boss with Palkia. And take another knockout, which is kind of annoying. So, I don't know. The more I think about it, maybe it is correct to just go for the... just KO the active. KO active Iono would have been really good. Maybe we can, like, Bibarel and see what we get first. If I get Choice Belt, we could KO the Palkia. No, I don't think those aren't bad cards. Because I think you just knock me out easily with Chien-Pao here, because I get Rare Candy backs. If I kill the Excalibur, or if I kill the Frigibacks, they have no way to one-shot Palafin. But they go Palkia, and then they force me to find Choice Belt. That's kind of grief. But we also could find Prime Catcher. I'm not even guaranteed to attack next turn, but I guess I'm forcing him to always KO. Okay, I'll knock out the active. It's fine. The more I think about it, the more I like just taking out the active here, to be honest. Yeah, I think killing the active is just perfectly fine. We just need to keep up the Palafin race every turn. Nice. Skwovet, pretty good. Irida's pretty good, too. Those are good cards. I'll take it. They also need 6 energy to KO me. I don't know. We'll see. Was it better to KO Frigibacks there so that they... Because, like, if I do the Frigibacks knockout, they could just go boss... KO something on the bench, and then it just kind of does it. They could just go boss plus bench Frigibacks. So I think it's okay to just take the 2 prizes and just try to go 2-2-2. I think it's fine. We could also just counter catcher this guy at any other point in the game. So it's like also an option. Could do it next turn, actually. They need 6 energy to KO me here. Let's see if they can find it. Another Chien-Pao, that's fine. Makes it easier to win. Because I just need to KO Chien-Pao instead of Chien-Pao Palkia, which would have been a little bit more difficult. Even though if they do knock me out here, we actually get access to Defiance Band. Because they need 1 more energy to KO me. They should have at least 1 in their hand. Let's see. They should have the knockout, obviously. I'd be very surprised if they didn't KO me here. Yep. Yo, Palafin Heroescape might actually be a legit deck then. Maybe we should just do that instead of Prime Catcher so that we don't get cheesed by these random Chien-Paos. Because, bro, Heroescape makes sense. Palafin's supposed to be a superhero. I mean, it's already supposed to have a cape. Maybe we should play Heroescape. I don't know. All right, we'll see what they got. Getting Bibarel down is annoying too, I guess, because if we go Iono, it's going to be even worse. We can get another Palafin out, though, guaranteed. So we'll see how it goes. This might be tough, but we will see. I mean, I guess now, actually, we can counter catch or KO Palafin, right? Or Excalibur. Okay, this is what I'm going to do. Actually, I think this is actually the 100% the better play. Because they can't attack me next turn because they have no energy in place. So this is actually what we are going to do. We're going to promote the Finizen. We're going to draw for turn. And it's going to be a good card. Okay, that's fine. Just going to go Palafin. We're going to Irida. For these 2. We're going to counter catch or KO the Excalibur now. Because then we know for a fact they can't take a prize. And as long as we can get Gengar into play, we don't have to worry about them like trying to like stall me for a turn or something. Which they may try to go for. Yeah. Okay. Counter catcher, bring in backs. If they bench a Frigibacks here, this would have made this play a little bit more awkward, but this is definitely the play for sure, Now let's go Skwovet Bibs. Don't really need this hand anymore. We just need to find Rare Candy Gengar. Yo! Ooh, the dream is real. Oh, they actually just conceded the game. All right, let's go, baby. There you go. Palafin taking the dub. I really want to know if I was going to get Candy Gengar, though. But if I got Candy Gengar or even just Haunter down and gotten a Gengar the next turn, it would have been fine. Because like they can't take a prize there, and then we can just kind of chill and start wrecking their board. They could have promoted Palkia, which could have sponged a hit. I guess we could have hit it and then like devoted it too as an option to 2-shot it. Or we could have found Choice Belt there and knocked out. Or Prime Catcher to KO one of the Chien-Paos. And there you have it. That is the Palafin Gengar deck in action. The Gengar definitely adds a lot of value to the deck. And being able to get that free switch every turn really does allow you to pull off these really big Palafin EX combos every turn. And just being able to use Zero to Hero a lot more easier with Gengar is really nice. And also being able to attack with Giga Impact over and over again when your Palafin is not getting KO'd as often is really good. The Gengar definitely adds a lot of value to the deck. I'm definitely a big fan of the Gengar. Like I said, I wouldn't mind maybe trying to play a Jamming Tower in the deck. You could even toy around with the Ace-Spec cards. Neo Upper could be kind of cool if you want to try to attack with Gengar a little bit more. You could play the one-prize Palafin also, or you could also play Heroescape. Prime Catcher is naturally a really good Ace-Spec in this deck, but Heroescape could be really good too, so that you could give your guy 440 HP, and as you saw, that could be useful. And not only could it be useful, hey man, Palafin is already a superhero Pokemon, so why not give it a cape to go with it? Though I already think it is already wearing a cape, kind of, but yeah, it would be kind of cool. It'd be fitting, you know what I mean? And I did like this build a lot more than the other build I did a video on, and I liked it more than the Dunsparce build that I also tried to make work, but just couldn't get to work whatsoever. The Gengar definitely adds more value until we get that brand new EX in Shrouded Fable. That actually might make Palafin even better. But yeah, that'll be for me on today's video on the Palafin Gengar deck. If you're into the video on Palafin Gengar, leave a like. If you're new to the channel, subscribe down below. Help me on the road to reaching 62,000 subscribers. Check our card cabinet down below if you get any codes. Use code TF. And check out my second channel down below. I just did a video where I looked at some new cards that got revealed from Stellar Miracle, the set we're getting in September, including a brand new broken Ace-Spec Stadium card that's going to make Stage 2 Pokemon way stronger. So definitely want to check that video out down below and subscribe to the second channel if you haven't already. That'll be for me. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch y'all later. Bye-bye.